Hey, yo, it's your boy Rilo. I'm here with the Salty Smugglers, and we're right here taking a look at these Precons, and I got lucky enough to do Blood Brothers. This is Maul and Savage, and I gotta tell you, I had an absolute blast. This was a whole lot of fun. So the main thing of what you're gonna do is you're gonna buff them, you're gonna hurt them, you're gonna overwhelm your guys. You're also gonna do a little bit of ramp, and you're gonna do some exhausting. It really gels well together. So the first thing you've got is Maul. What he does is you exhaust Maul as your leader, and he puts a damage on one of your units that has several keywords on it, and if it has a keyword, you get to add an experience token to it. And so you're just making your units bigger right off the bat. And it gels well with Savage because he makes your unit with the highest power overwhelm. So that's a pretty darn good combo right there. So you can drop small units, you can make them big, and then you can attack with them. And so right out the gate, you're probably gonna be the bad guy, and that's okay. So Savage flips on 6 and Maul flips on 7. And that's pretty awesome. So you're gonna wait later in the game. So a good strategy is just to try to kind of outlast everybody, use your actions before you get your flips going, and then just try to crack them really, really hard. So one thing to keep in mind is when you're using Savage's ability, you can have 2 units that have the same power. So if 2 guys are sitting at a 5, they both have overwhelm, and that works really good too. So there's a few cards I really liked playing out there. One of them was Fury Alliance, and it is an upgrade. And when played, you get to deal damage to another friendly unit, and you get to attack with it. So that's really fun. So when you're running aggro and you get to drop a card and hit somebody, that's just always a bonus. Gar Saxon, that is a killer unit. So Gar Saxon, he's hidden, overwhelm, raid 2, and restore 2. So you can just use Maul's ability to buff him and buff him and buff him, and then he becomes quite an issue. He's only a 3-drop, so that's pretty cool right there. That's dope, as the kids say. Pre-Vizsla is another problem. So he's hidden, he's Saboteur. So when you're buffing him and everyone thinks you're safe because they're dropping Sentinels everywhere, we're not even worried about Sentinels. We're just cracking bases, and causing problems. And that's fun. Maul, he's a Sentinel, and again, you may attack with another unit when you drop him. So anytime I can play a card and just attack, and I get like 2 actions, I'm all about it. So another upgrade that I thought was really cool is Sith Tradition. So you get to drop that on your unit, and on attack, you can give an experience token to a unit, and when defeated, you can give an experience token to a unit. So that makes this upgrade to me really cool. And then there was an event that I thought was really excellent. I didn't get a chance to use it. I was bummed about it, so I'm definitely gonna be playing this deck again, but that's Brothers. You can attack with 2 unique units, and then they don't take any damage. So you can just use them as removal, and that's fantastic right there. So there's a lot of cool things going on with this particular deck. So a couple cards that I'm super pumped to see, Crate Dragon. That card is really hard to get out, because it's a 9. So you're gonna wanna be ramping the whole time. There's a lot of ramp in this deck, and the other decks too ramp, so we were ramping each other, so that was really fun. If you really wanna play a Crate Dragon, I would recommend maybe adding Super Laser Tech, maybe Gonk, something like that, just to get a little bit more going. That way you can try to drop that Crate Dragon. Savage Opress is awesome because he's a 7-drop, but he can come in ready. And anytime you can drop a guy who comes in ready, that's the way to go. And then I have to say, the cherry on top is Salacious Crumb. Oh my gosh, what a card. If there was ever a card that you have to play, it's Salacious Crumb. A 1-drop. You can exhaust him. You can deal damage to a unit, bring it back in your hand. Oh no, that's not it. That's not all. When you play him again, you can heal your base. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who knew Salacious Crumb would be a powerhouse? But he's in here, and I was so pumped to see him. So overall, a lot is happening with this deck between buffing, overwhelming, ramping, exhausting. There's some capture cards in here. You're just doing it all. So remember, you're gonna be the bad guy. I mean, you're Maul and Savage. That's what you're gonna be. So people are gonna gun for you. You're gonna have to make some kind of friends some kind of way. So there's a few cards in here where you can help each other out. I highly recommend getting a buddy. it's the way to go. So when making buddies, Coruscante Spy is the way to go. You can choose whoever you want, heal 2 off of them, and maybe someone can cut you some slack. So overall, this is definitely a deck that I would pick up and that I would want to run. I don't even think you have to make any adjustments, but I know how you guys are because I know how I am, and I like to tinker with stuff. So tinker away, make it a bit your own, but I really think you can run it on your by itself the way it is, and you can just take it to whoever. You will have an absolute blast. I would highly recommend this deck. A couple adjustments I might make is my 1 drops and my 2 drops. I'd be looking for guys with Raid 2, something real cheap that I can then buff with Maul and then crack for like 3 or crack for like 4. That's gonna take you far. That's gonna be fun, and that's gonna create a lot of problems. I do have an honorable mention card, and that is the Village Tender. The Village Tender. What a snuggly little guy. Now, he's a 1 drop, he's a 1/3, he's hidden, and he's restore 1. If you put just 1 experience token on him, now you got yourself a problem. You got a 2/4, but with the damage on, and he's restoring. So you can even put another 1 on him because he has hidden as well. So you can put 2 experience tokens on him. Then if he becomes the most powerful unit you have, because of Asajj, he now has the keyword Overwhelm, so you could put 3 experience tokens on him. So don't sleep on Village Tender. He can be a force to be reckoned with. Another addition I might make is Overwhelming Barrage, Take Captive, and Craving Power. I just think those are some cards that would work very well within this deck. So those are just a couple recommendations that I would make. So when it was time to pick our decks, I picked Maul and Savage because they're just aggro, they're just beefy, they're just overwhelming, they're just mean. That just lends to my style of play, and I had an absolute blast while playing it. So thank you so much, FFG, for sending these decks. Thanks for building these decks. Thanks for getting the whole community pumped about Twin Suns. This is gonna be so much fun. This is a game changer. I'm so glad I'm a part of it, and you guys can be a part of it too. You wanna know why? Because we're giving these away. One of you scruffy nerfers is gonna get this deck. One of you wild Jawas is gonna get Mayor Matt's deck. One of you rabid Rancors is gonna get AJ's deck. One of you tantalizing Tauntauns is gonna get Wolfguy's deck. Which one will it be? I don't know. So to enter, check out our giveaway video somewhere here. So in that video, right up here, we showcase the decks. So all you gotta do to enter is comment the deck that you're most excited about. Probably this one. But if you want an additional entry, join the Discord. Why are you not on the Discord? This place is fun. And like the post in the TS26 giveaway channel. And don't forget to subscribe because we're picking the winner on May 11th. Who knows? Could be you. I love this deck. I had a whole bunch of fun. I had a blast playing it with the guys. I love this community. You guys are the best. I'm always excited when you type us something, when you leave us a comment, when you talk to us on the Discord. It brightens my day. It brightens my mood. You guys are the reason we're doing it. You guys are cool. Stay awesome. Twin Suns!